while I listened to this record, I was actually thinking that this is like pop rock's version of like toxic R&B. The lyrics are so toxic. Hello. Welcome everyone to Still Color. I'm Kevin, and I'm here to do the first reaction to the new Haim album, I Quit. Now, I've been a casual fan, not like a big fan of Haim, but just a casual one, in the sense that I've heard records that I liked from Haim and some of the music that they have done. And over the time I've come to sort of respect them more, specifically Women in Music Part 3 had the records like Los Angeles, The Steps, which I've added as well onto my playlist. I heard some of the album, not necessarily all of it as well, and I did really like this album. So I knew when they're gonna come up with this album that is an album that I would like to react to and actually to see what are the sort of changes or anything, that they've added to this particular album that's maybe slightly different from the previous one that I have heard as well. So doing a little bit of background research on him here as well. Let's see if there's anything interesting that sort of comes out when they talk about. So I'm just trying to look here and trying to see exactly what I Quit means, or what they mean by I Quit. The rock influence project is the closest they've gotten to how they wanted to sound, while the recording process turned out to be a completely different experience, according to Alana Haim. Quick connecting. It doesn't say much, so hopefully you lot in the comment section can let me know. They're playing with Rostam Batman. He is. What band was he part of? Let me scroll through. Like, he was part. This Rostam guy. Vampire Weekend. That's it. Okay. Produced the first 3 albums of him. I wonder if he left. So he's one of the key producers for this particular project, and he's had loads of great records as well that he's produced for Vampire Weekend that I like as well. But I don't think he's part of the new band, the latest iteration of the band. Do let me know if I'm wrong. Anyway, let's get straight into it, man. I guess we get to find out what the title is about and all the rest of it, listen to the album. So, without further ado, the first record is gone. Let's hear that.
Can I have your attention, please? For the last time before I leave. On second thought, I changed my mind. Been in this graveyard all my life. I'll do whatever I want. I'll see who I wanna see. I'll fuck off whenever I want. I'll be whatever I need. Now I'm gone, quick as a gunshot, born to run, can't be held. Now I'm free, finally, past my...
Who made that original record? Yes, okay. George Michael's Freedom. That's the sample.
But it's nothing I needed. You may fool some people some of the time, and I was one of those fools. But you can't fool everyone all the time, 'cause it catches up with you. Now I'm gone, quick as a gunshot.
I assume this was one of the singles, because Freedom was such a huge record itself. It makes such sense to interpolate such a record and then, want to have that as a big single because of how huge of a record it was. So, Actually, it wasn't. Maybe at some point it would be.
disappear. You never saw me for what I was, you can't fake it. And I won't make you, I won't change you. Since I'm gone, you can't say it. You can't fade it away. You don't see me.
I love the drums. The drum sounds cold. The drum sounds really nice.
What I want, 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 what I want.
Okay, so that was Gone. It's decent lyrics or good lyrics about, you know, being whatever you want to be and doing whatever you want to do, obviously within the confines of being as a free human being as well. Very what can I say, end of music film type of sounding song. That's the best word that I can put it as well. But I love the drums. I think the drums are tight. I think it's a good single overall. I think normally when people sample records that are had such a huge presence at one point, it's very hard to execute. I think they've done a good job. I think it's a good song, but it's not a song that I'm loving, but the drums, amazing. Love the drums. Anyway, next record is All Over Me.
Your place and my place, it doesn't matter to me. Your lips, my tongue, they're intertwined.
Okay.
You want us locked in, I'll give you my sympathy. But that's one thing I want to find. So take off your clothes, unlock your door. 'Cause when I come over, you're gonna get some. I know it's not quite what you want. Being on call for me, waking up for me. But when I want you all over me. I want you all over me. You're bed in my floor, but don't tell me that you're in love. 'Cause I'm not trying to walk the line. And whoever you see, I'm saying is fine with me. 'Cause I won't say what I'm doing tonight. You know I've always been a wild heart, and that won't ever change. So when you see me out with someone else, I will not be ashamed. So want you all over me. I want you all over me. I want you all over me. I want you all over me.
Really nice instrumental section there.
Walk away from me. Don't talk that way to me. Just try
Okay, not a bad record. While I listened to this record, I was actually thinking that this is like pop rock's version of like toxic R&B. The lyrics are so toxic. About like wanting to like mingle with someone but not fully commit, and like trying to sort of throw away any sort of those relationship thing magic that comes with it, and just be strictly there and meet someone with secrecy. So yeah, very toxic. But I'm loving the sequencing on the album so far. It's a very catchy record as well. Got really these big prominent sort of guitars as well. Interesting musical breaks in between as well towards the latter end of the record as well. So very nice record as well. Very catchy. Again, one of those records is like, oh, you hear them instantaneously. Kind of like that Gone record that we just heard recently. Now, the next record is Relationship. And this was one of the singles, which I haven't heard as well. The videos are... I'm probably not gonna watch the video, but because a video is a lie, it can make you like a record more than it would, depending if it's good or not. But I'm sure it's a good record in terms of the way it's been sequenced so far. So let's hear Relationships. It's got this little like R&B swing to it. Yeah, with this hip hop vibe. A bit of like a New Jack Swing element to it. Why in this relationship? Baby, how can I explain when an innocent mistake turns into 17 days fucking relationships? Don't they end up all the same when there's no one left to blame? I think I'm in love, but I can't stand fucking relationships. Why do I have a guilty conscience? I've always been averse to conflict, but you really fucked with my confidence. You gotta tell me the truth if you don't wanna try. I hear a voice in my head and it keeps asking, why am I in this relationship? Baby, how can I explain when an innocent mistake turns into 17 days fucking relationships? Don't they end up all the same when there's no one left to blame? I think I'm in love, but I can't stand fucking relationships. How did we get ourselves into this? Oh, this can't just be the way it is. Or is it just the shit our parents did and had to live with it in their relationship? Relationships. Fucking relationships. Baby, how can I explain when an innocent mistake turns into 17 days fucking relationships? Don't they end up all the same when there's no one left to blame? I think I'm in love, but I can't stand communicating it. Let me tell you how it ends when we can't even pretend. I love the sort of the stacked layers of the guitar and how sort of fat and like bright it feels as well. It's very nice. It feels like there's a church organ there as well. Not a bad record. I like that song as well. Lyrics are quite self-explanatory. Probably also it actually does for on the All Over Me record as well, and possibly some of the lines in Gone as well. But some interesting line that they kind of got it, you know, they brought, when I look into the lyrics, she is here, it says, turns into the 17 days fucking relationship. Oh, sorry. When an innocent mistakes turn into 17 days fucking relationship. It's quite interesting line there. And then, oh, this can't just be the way it is relationship, or it's just the shit our parents did, you know, talking about the past, how it affects the present relationship. Yeah, interesting line as well. Again, you know, very pop, very like pop in a sense, in terms of the lyricism, in terms of the sort of pop rock, you know, and it's just easy, it's catchy as well, but it sounds really good, and the sequences is really good as well. Overall, a tight record. Next record is Down to Be Wrong. Let's hear that one.
Down to be wrong, don't need to be right. I left you the keys, I left you
And this is another single.
lights. I locked myself out of the house. I'm on the next flight. You can't talk me out of it. Yeah.
Okay.
From the window seat, I can see the street.
That bass line is gorgeous, man. Just how it just goes deeper from how it began. It was just really nice. And it seems a lot of the themes that follow on this album, you know, it's about love, isn't it?
Where we used to sleep, it was all a dream. You thought it would fall back in your arms, but I lost my heart, and the future's gone with it. I bet you wish you could be easy to change my mind. I bet you wish it could be easy, but it's not this time. I ain't coming back, I ain't coming down. I was so high last night, I thought burning to the ground. You never helped me, it was like hell for me, but you're the greatest pretender, so just keep pretending, just keep pretending. I bet you wish it could be easy to change my mind. I bet you wish it could be easy, but it's not this time. Boy, I crashed my whole heart, trying to fit my soul into your arms, and I crashed on these pills, and I still couldn't take them.
What does she mean by crush these pills? Is this like wanting to commit suicide? Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Yeah.
Couldn't take them. I bet you wish it could be easy to change my mind.
Okay, Down to Be Wrong. Again, a very good song as well. Follows sort of the sort of strong sequencing from the previous record, and this record, again, about love, but obviously this time about being in a bad relationship and other significant others trying to sort of, I don't know, rope them back into what I assume is to be a sort of a failing toxic relationship, so to speak. Again, pop rock, you know, productions on it as well, but really tight though. The production is really nice. It's really sweet. It's quite prominent again. Like I'm loving the album and the way it's sequenced so far. It's definitely good music on this as well. I wish I could differentiate which of the sisters is singing sometimes because I'm not so much aware of them. You know, I've heard records, but I haven't like fully dwelled deep into the group. So you lot down at the bottom, let me know if there's anything interesting as well that I didn't pick up on. Next record is Take Me Back. Now, if this is a film, the narrative will be so confusing because here you are, you're like, you know what, yeah, you're just bad for me. You should throw yourself in the bin. The next thing is just take me back. Well, again, it can depend on what exactly this individual means by take me, in terms of what context and mind frame that they're in. But yeah, let's hear Take Me Back. Okay. Okay, that was Take Me Back. Essentially, it's about someone thinking about the past and probably the times when things were good and wanting to sort of go back to those particular times as well. It's also like a funny Bob lines here. David only wants to do what David wants. Had a bowl spot, now it's a parking lot, and I was there for it. It was quite funny, I thought, as well. And yeah, and just other interesting lines about, you know, about the past and things not going the way you want to go. I think here, Mola didn't even notice she was too coked up. Wants to be a dancer, but she had no luck, and more time is passing about pursuing goals, but time is moving on, and those sort of lofty ideals or lofty sort of dreams you had when you were younger are now becoming less possible as time is moving on. One of the strongest singles that I've heard, or songs that I've heard so far. I really like this song. I mean, so far this album sequencing is tight, production is tight. It really is trying to sort of be catchy, but catchy in a good way, and I like that. Next record is Love You Right. Let's hear this one. Okay, the chorus pretty much explain what the lyrics are mostly about not being able to love someone right, and also that person being difficult to love, and them sort of one of the interesting line on one of the verses on verse 2 is I will take off the chain, but you wouldn't stop the rain, and now it's coming down, flooding out this whole house. Good song. Very similar to another record on this album as well, in terms of like there's nothing much more that they can do in terms of loving this person, but obviously the tempo sort of brings, you know, this is much more balladry. That's not the right word, to be honest, but more mellow down tempo on this record. A good song. I like it, but quite similar to another record. So it's one of those ones, would I have just removed it, you know, rather than bring in a whole different perspective, you know? But hey, not a bad song. The next song is The Farm.
It's been a long day driving.
So is this the ballad?
It's been a hard couple years, and I left myself blinded from all of the tears. Now the heart comes grinding, and it smashed up all the gears. And I see myself saddened with my cynical fears. So we could keep on trying, or we could sell the farm. Just buy me out. Buy me out. We wanna see you smiling, said my mother on the hill. But the distance keeps widening between what I let myself say and what I feel. And my sister said it's alright, you can stay with me if you need a place to calm down till you get back on your feet. So we can give up trying, and you can keep the farm. Just buy me
Okay, so that was The Farm. It feels like a very personal record about having this farm, wanting to sell your own share in that farm. So presumably that's a farm you bought with someone. Is that someone significant others, or possibly that, you know? A lovely mellow record. It's quite early on in the album as well, and I think it comes down to sort of the way, although the way it follows, the records follow each other are quite sequenced, but obviously the narrative isn't. It starts to feel like we are getting different songs about the same topic, but in terms of the way a relationship is sort of sequenced. Not necessarily linear, but over here and over there. So it does feel like this will come at a late, probably maybe should come at a later point, but who knows? It depends on what the other records are saying, because this is only record 7 as well. But yeah, other than that, I think it's more personal. It sounds very personal as well. Maybe bought a place with family. Who knows? You lot let me know if for you lot who know more about Haim. Next record is Lucky Stars. Let's hear it out. Okay, so the speed is picking up a little bit, or the tempo right. So that was Lucky Stars. Not a bad record, not one of my favorites, but it seems quite interesting in terms of the way this album is sequenced, because the lyrics is about being in a foreign land and finding that someone who can, I think one of the line was, can feel it in their seat as well without no complication, in comparison to the previous individuals in the songs that they were singing about. Not a bad song. I like it. It's a good song. Nothing that is like, oh, that stands out to me, but not a bad song. The next record is Million Years. Okay.
Have I been here before? Maybe it was a million years ago. And I'd stop every war, even if it takes a million years. And how long's the sun been here? Has it been a million years? I feel the same as the day I met you, a million years ago. In my car, cut down Ventura Boulevard, trying to get nowhere, getting lost.
It's got a little bit of electronic techno-ish vibe to it as well. I like it so far. Very different from what I've heard previously from them. You lot let me know if there's something new that they have added on as well. But yeah, I like it so far. Okay, so that was A Million Years. I love the sort of the change in the pace on this particular record as well. It's almost interesting how it's similar to Lucky Star but slightly different in terms of its lyrics. And I do wonder maybe to create that sort of a change in terms of the narrative of the album, maybe to include some of the Lucky Star lyrics into this Million Year lyrics. Because the Million Years and the Lucky Star is almost sort of similar, but obviously Million Years, I'm willing to go all out, even if it takes a million years. I'm willing to go the extra mile, even if it takes a million years. Well, Lucky Star is, oh, I'm lucky that I've found you, which is pretty much true when it comes to finding that significant others. We don't have as much control as we do think we have. But not a bad record. I like this record. I think it's a good song. I think it's a good song. I'm not necessarily in love, but I'm like, oh, it's a good song. But it's still very strong, prominent album as well. Like sometimes with the singles as well. And even the records that are, because it's so sequenced so well and the production is so tight and hits well. And also some of the lyrics are not necessarily interesting, so to speak. Yeah, no, I think it's, well, that's all. I think the Lucky Star is a million years because it's just so easy to talk about. Just to talk about, that person being, meeting that person being the Lucky Star or a million years, because it's so hard to sort of get a different angle, because of how much love has been spoken about. It's still tightly or well done execution as well. So yeah. Next record is Everybody's Trying to Figure Me Out. Let's hear that one. That's interesting. Because we go from this techno-ish to this mellow.
Everybody's trying to figure me out. And that's all lost count of the ticking clocks, baby, and I can't feel my lungs. Oh my God, I feel like I might live inside of everyone's thoughts. I wish I could slow the tick down to the point where everything stops. Everybody's trying to figure me out now, and I don't know why. The things I've done I can't deny. They might have saved my life. Everybody's got their own decisions, and I know that I got mine, and I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll be fine. Smoked out by the pack of lights. On ain't done. I built a jacked up time machine to prove I was right. On cleaning it up. Written is right, spotted is right. I'll be the gatekeeper for the rest of my life. I don't want the charity. Spend the night in the cold if it keeps me free. Everybody's got a bed to sleep in, and I know that I've made mine, and that's alright. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, that's alright. That's alright. You think you're gonna die, but you're not gonna die. You think you're gonna die, but you're not gonna die. You think you're gonna die, but you're not gonna die. You think you're gonna die, but you're not gonna die. You think you're gonna die, but you're not gonna die. You think you're gonna die, but you're not gonna die. You think you're gonna die, but you're not gonna die. You think you're gonna die, but you're not gonna die. Everybody's trying to figure me out. You think you're gonna die. Everybody's trying to figure me out. You think you're gonna die. Everybody thinks they figured me out. This ain't life. Yeah, that's alright.
So that's Haim. Everybody's trying to figure me out. Interesting song. Quite interesting, like take me back. But this time, instead of looking back, it's more this individual accepting their mistakes that they have done and trying to deal with the consequences of those mistakes in the present. Accepting those mistakes, and also, if I'm just not repeating myself there, interesting chorus here. Rent is right, squat is right. I'll be the gatekeeper for the rest of my life. I don't want your charity. Spend the night in the cold if it keeps me free. Everybody's got a bed they're sleeping in, and I know that I made mine. So almost like I'm not gonna take up on people's emotional space, or because I don't want that specific sort of charity. I don't need unnecessary sympathy. Like, I deserve what I may have done, and I'm going to stand by it. Interesting song. I actually like this song. I like this song. Very much a change in terms of sort of tempo and feel. It's interesting because I feel like these things could have maybe sequenced more interesting in a better way. But I like that song. But one of the outros was really interesting. You think you're gonna die, but you're not gonna die. So is this in a situation of high stakes, you know? But anyway, love that song. I think it's a good song. Try to Feel My Pain. Okay. More dancey.
I don't know why I can't let you go. If I could, I would have years ago. And I know it'll be rough at night when I can't feel you by my side. Even though I know it's not right, it's not wrong.
tried to feel my pain. Interesting song. I love the sort of the snappiness of it. The best way that I can put it. It sounds very clean sounding record as well. I think is this someone trying to hold themselves off from the other person because they know the person kind of deserves it, that they've hurt them, and they need to also understand the hurt that they've been experiencing. So they got this person at arm's length. I think that's the best way that I can understand it. Good song. I like this song. It's again catchy. It's also quite short as well in comparison to some of the records on the album as well. Yeah, a beautiful horn section as well. Nice little these guitars as well, and this beautiful sort of song melody there. Great record. I like this song. Spinning. Next record is Spinning. Okay.
I'll never be the first to say, but when you give me love, I give it to you. And if you have to wait backstage, you know I'll leave your name by the stage door. When I step on the feet, on the seat, I can feel it. When I sleep in my dreams, all I see, tunnel vision. Remind me, why do you love me? I'm spinning around, why am I acting so strange? Been dizzy and down, but now I'm trying to forget about it. Slow down before the time runs away. I'm spinning around, but I don't wanna forget about it.
Got this interesting sort of like funk keyboards and this disco vibe.
There's so much I could let you know, but there are some things I keep to myself. Still, I'm not giving up the ghost, and I won't share my dreams with no one else. In my chest, in my heart, it won't stop, it keeps beating. Close my eyes, rest my head, I can feel, I can dream it. Remind me, why do you love me? I'm spinning around, why am I acting so strange? Been dizzy down, but now I'm trying to forget about it. Slow down before the time runs away. I'm spinning around, but I don't wanna forget about it. I'm spinning around. I'm slowing down, 'cause I don't wanna forget it. I'm spinning around, why am I acting so? I'm spinning around and dizzy down. I'm trying to forget about it. Slow down before the time runs out. My head's up, I'm spinning around, but I don't wanna forget it. I'm spinning around, why am I acting so? I'm spinning around and dizzy down. I'm trying to forget about it. Slow down before the time runs out. My head's up, I'm spinning around, but I don't wanna forget about it.
That's Spinning Around. Yeah, very much interesting sort of disco feel to it as well. In terms of lyricism, it seems like this person is sort of like falling around in love, and they are confused, dazed by it. They're not quite sure, but they also still want it as well. Not a bad record. Not a bad record. Again, very catchy. All the meaning is straight on your nose. It's not so complicated as well. Good song as well. It's a good song. Not a bad record. I like it. I like it. It's a good song. Next record is Cry.
And I just cry, cry, and I don't know why. And I just cry, cry, cry.
Okay, so another heartbreak record as well. Yeah, I don't think this album sort of follows a sort of cohesive overall narrative. It's almost like tight sonic cohesion for most part of it, but similarity in some of the lyrics of what the song is about, and then some of them slight differences. This is just a heartbreak song. I mean, lyrics are self-explanatory. Not a bad song. Not necessarily in love with it. It's alright. It's almost like kind of expected, but be more interesting. Probably pulling in some of the when they talk about more of how bad the individual was in the relationship. Maybe going a bit more deeper into it, because this relationship, the dynamics could be different depending on individual's relationship. But that's just another discussion. Blood on the Streets. Let's hear that.
You want, you already took all my pride. And I know
A bit of a country music feel.
when you come in close, I'll find myself tangled up in your rope. I swear you wouldn't care if I was cutting blood like that on the street. I can count on my one hand all the times that you really made me feel free. You did what you wanted, and now you say what you say. But my hand's stronger than how it was played.
More like country blues.
The smell on your breath, what a stench. I wonder why
That's a different. The singer now is it's a different sister. See, I'm catching on now. I'm catching on to the different voice. Maybe because it was in different registers. So
with that stress. You order a drink, took a spill on the rink. You cut your upper lip. Well, boy, what did you think would happen? Man, I get the sense that you think this is still on the table. But when I don't pick up my phone, it's not because I am unable. You saw what you wanted, and not what was there. Now you turn around and say I was unfair. Well, I wasn't. It's not that I'm holding a grudge or that I wanna see you in pain. It's just that when you smoke your last cigarette, you know you won't do that again. And I stayed up all night with a pen. Now the sun's up, I'm out, and that's that.
that's Blood on the Street. Not a bad song. Essentially, it's about realizing that person is not for you. They don't really love you, and I'm not gonna give them another chance. So I need to get out of this as well. Not a bad record. I like this song. It's a good song. It's a good song. Not necessarily something that's sort of like ooh wow, but maybe the lyrics are not necessarily too on the nose, but not so interesting. But either way, again, tight production as always. Singing is great as always. The production is always good. Again, songs similar to a couple of other records on this album as well. So some of them it's almost like you might as well just pick one rather than having one. But just because they're different sounding in the way they sound acoustically. But anyway, that's my thoughts. Now it's the time. Last record. Let's hear that one. Okay. Got a little bit of poppier. Was it 808 drums? Electro pop. At least for the intro. More of a grudgy. You can tell. I do enjoy how they introduce different elements to this album, from disco to new jackson / R&B to electropop more. It just gives it a much nicer and a different feel, and breaks out the it sort of expands the palette a little bit, so to speak.
You never said the things that I wanna hear. You don't even understand why I'm still here, hitchhiking on the road to oblivion. Now I own the mud that I'm standing in. Yeah, it's mine. Yeah, it's mine. You never could give what I needed then. So how could I expect something different? It's got to come from me.
And I think quite similar to the other record as well, because I'm reading the lyrics. This is about someone finally stepping up and, you know, fighting for their own sense of self by choosing themselves, you know, and deciding to leave. And it's quite similar in terms of the lyrics with this song, but this is just more brighter and upbeat.
Just don't expect me to look back on the good old days, 'cause you never tried. You never tried. I'm not asking anymore for an apology. I can't wait anymore for you to set me free. It isn't yours to give, it has to come from me. Yeah, it's mine. Yeah, it's mine. Yeah, it's mine. It's mine. You'll never give the perfect ending, not that anybody couldn't. I know, I held on to it too long. But when I see you on the street, go ahead, withhold apologies. The real
So
barrier
very Vampire Weekend, especially those pianos.
break is the one I feel inside. Now it's time. Yeah, it's time to let go.
Okay, now is the time again. This one is a little bit more triumphant in terms of sort of choosing yourself. Not a bad record. Interesting sort of grudgy guitars there. Overall, I think it's a good album. I think that there's the tight cohesion in terms of his production as well. Singing is great. The lyrics are overall good. I do think some of the songs are quite similar in some respect. Could remove some, to be honest, and make it much even smaller as well. They are very cognizant in terms of how short the songs are as well, and also the way catchy some of the production is. So you can definitely see, because they already released multiple singles already for us, so they probably will release more as well from this album as well. But overall, I like it. I need to listen to the previous album as well, so, again properly, you know, to get a bit more of a comparison. But also, I feel like the previous album I liked a little bit more. But again, overall, this is it's a good album. I think from the way it stands, it's a strong album, and yeah, I can't wait to listen to more and to hear more from this album and to see if there's some records that stick even more. But yeah, shout out to Haim, man. Good band, made great music now so far in their career as well, and I can't wait to hear more. So guys, just let me know what you lot think about this album. Is there anything that you lot picked up in terms of the production, the collaboration, some of the lyrics, some of the changes between this album and the previous album as well, and also what you didn't like? It's always good to know. And I see you lot next. I think the next listen I'm going to do is the new Lord album as well. I did a Lord review time ago, so you lot check that out as well. And yeah, and check out other stuff on this channel as well. There's always good stuff. So yeah, peace, people.